So weekly update number 40. See Toro Molinos behind me, having a wander, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to do the video quickly. First of all, let's talk about what's happening with residencies and visas. Well, obviously the big news that you've probably already seen is the golden visa. That's it, they're getting rid of the golden visa for investment in properties. That was decided by the Congress on the 14th. It was actually decided back in April. Sanchez announced that he was going to get rid of that, and now it's gone through Congress and we're just waiting for it to get through Parliament, blah 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 blah, and be written into law. So what does that mean? It means that if you haven't already bought a property for 500,000 euros, you can still apply even today at the moment until it's written in law. It's not going to stop anything, but as soon as it is, you won't be able to apply, and we reckon that's going to happen very very soon, as soon as January or before. So if you're in the process of buying the property to get the golden visa, you really need to get that done now. And if you have bought a property with the intention of getting a golden visa, you really need to get your application in. The good news is that the applications are done basically online to the Unidades de Grandes Empresas, and they have to give you a resolution within 20 days. So it still can be done, but really, if it was your idea, you need to get your skates on now, because the golden visa is going to be a thing of the past very soon. The other news in immigration is that the new immigration reform is going to be passed at some point. Hopefully the next stage will be next week, and then we'll finally know the final text that's going to be written into the law, and then we'll know and start to assess what has changed. There's been a lot of speculation at the moment, especially around the 4-year renewal of the NLV. But as soon as we've got the text, then we can get to work on how it's going to affect people. Until that point, we just don't know. Here in Malaga, what's been happening, and across other parts of Spain with us, we've had a triple header at the Extranjería in Almería. We've got 3 EU appointments back to back through, and that seems to be working really well. And good news is we managed to start booking appointments for Almería. Again, we've had a dry month, haven't managed to get anything, and I actually had a 20-minute booking spell. They were open for 20 minutes. I don't know where all the illegal bots or people who are trying to obtain these appointments to sell them online were, but I managed to hit a good run and get a few appointments for our clients, and our clients themselves managed to get appointments for the end of the month. So does this mean we're going to have a change in Almería finally? I don't know, but let's see. There was definitely appointments available, which is great news. With the visas, very slow at the moment, extremely slow. Manchester being the worst. If you are affected by this, our clients obviously who I speak to regularly, we've got one now is on 16 weeks, and there seems to be no rhyme or reason apart from the fact we've traced it back here, and on the government system here it says it's still being processed. So is it Spain that's the delay? London, super quick in September, slow again now, a few people on 8 weeks. So we haven't had any visas out for the last week or so, couple of weeks. Let us know, you guys, if you're watching this and you have, and let us know how long they took to come out. And apart from that, everything else is pretty much running smoothly with the toma de huellas, so taking the fingerprints for people who have already got their visas and have registered. Don't forget, now we're coming up to the Christmas period, so in December we have bank holidays at the beginning, and then pretty much it slows down for Christmas until the New Year, then the Kings. We have seen now the first appointments in January, the end of January, happening in Figueroa, for example, and I'm pretty much sure we're going to be booking for January very soon. Now we're in mid-November. Anyway, let's carry on with the YouTube comments. Keeping with the outdoor theme, because this winter's a great time. I say winter, autumn going into winter, because you can sit outside, and in the summer it's impossible to see the laptop if you're sat out here and you're sweating anyway in the sun. But now, gorgeous weather to be sat outside, so why not just have the laptop out and work outside? And so we're going to go through our YouTube comments. First of all, thank you for everybody who commented on the red alert and the after the storm update. Dano, we've got nearly, between both videos, we've got about 4,000 videos, which is great. I was really happy because we've been bit the channel for the last month or so, and I really wanted to start picking it up again, getting more content out before Christmas, and then new content plans for next year. So this year we did kick off. We're doing a few podcasts, which unfortunately stopped before summer. We decided not to do them in summer, then after summer I wasn't able to do them. So we've got loads more people that are going to come on the podcasts. The weekly updates are going to continue, and definitely informative videos. And we're going to go through all our old content about recently moving to Spain, NIE numbers and everything else, and redo it all as well, and keep it current and in date. We even had a comment in Dutch. It says thank you to Rose Bloom, I think it is in Dutch, 2474. Or in Dutch that would be 2474. There you go. Didn't know I could speak in Dutch, did you? Truth is I can't. I only know the numbers. And it's a red alert for Malaga hate is bizarre, which I think means it's very bizarre, red alert in Malaga. But nice to have a Dutch comment on there. Expat in Mazarron, thanks for that. Yeah, great to see you both. He came down to see us. We did the Sunday free sticker Sunday draw with Sean and Yogi, so thank you guys for coming down to see me. And I'll be up there soon as well to have one of those nice breakfasts that I had with you, Sean, over there in Campasol, and hopefully meet some of our clients as well. And that was just before the storm, so it was good to see him, and they just sent me a message there. Now just going through a couple more here. Thomas Williams 7888. How much are renewal taxes? This is first time we have heard of them. So the renewal taxes for the NLV, you have to pay a tax on application of the renewal, which is €16.40, and that is paid using a 052052 tax form. And you submit that tax form on application on the government platform called Murcia, and when you get your approval and you have to go to the Extranjeria, there is another tax to pay, which is the 790.012, and that is €19.30. So that's the two taxes. When we provide the service of doing a renewal for somebody, we charge €395 per person, but in that €395 is included the VAT and the application taxes. So there you go. Unless it's Almeria, and unfortunately in Almeria we have to charge more due to the problems which are caused of Almeria, not only on the initial application, where they tend to always come back with requirements regarding the taxes. After you've initially submitted a tax, they then come back and ask you to resubmit the tax, which is a bit of a pain, but we then go back to them and say we've already submitted the tax. In fact, you cannot submit the application forms without submitting the tax, so we're unsure why you're asking for it again. We submit it again and now you accept it. Once it's been approved, you then have the rigmarole of booking an appointment. So Almeria we do charge more, but the rest of Spain is €395 for the areas that we cover. From Tony H 470, hey, from G&T. Hey Chris, thanks for the update. Glad to see you and your family okay. Keep safe, G&T. Great. I haven't spoken to you for ages, guys, and I know you've got your TIE cars registered there, so well done. Hopefully we can have a catch up soon. After that, we've got loads and loads and loads of comments on the red alert, so check that video out. Loads and loads of nice feeling from people there, so thanks for that. I just wanted to read out a couple more here, which was from, there we go, got one here, E9 Hug. Hey, how you doing there? Good to video, Chris. Hit the right note to the sad time. Yeah, that was the last video. I wanted to keep it with everything's going on in Valencia. We weren't really up for celebrating an awful lot and being too positive, trying to hit the right note, you know. Good luck for a speedy recovery. We now have our padrons, TIS1 car, S was registered in the process of driving licenses changed. All thanks to you and your team, we are living our best lives in Spain. And in awe of the volunteers and donations made here in Campasol and Mazarron from many nationalities for aid runs to people in Valencia. Yeah, as I said in the last video, the solidarity in Spain is huge. It's amazing what people have done to look after people from the floods, and even more so when the floods were happening here, the amount of calls that we got say, are you okay, because we live a little bit out in the country. There's people who were taking people in who have been evacuated from their houses, and it's just amazing how the community gets together. And the last one here, which was a very positive comment we're very happy with, on the podcast 7, Jeremy Ferguson, IFA, capital gains, tax and pensions. Oh my god, thank god I came across your video. I'm 57 years old in the UK. I've managed to get my Irish passport. My house is currently on the market and I'm planning on buying a house after house sale and moving to Computer with my 2 dogs and opening a little hair salon, which you can do an Irish passport straight away with no visa, evidently. In the house I buy, oh sorry, open it in the house I buy. Okay, I heard about this. I hadn't heard about CGT tax on my UK property before. That really shocked me. So if I move over on my EU passport in June, July, will I be okay and won't have to pay CGT? Excellent video. Right, okay, well, I see you've booked a call there with Jeremy. It came through our system, so well done there, Caroline X2296. Hopefully Jeremy will be able to delve into your tax questions and answer those properly. But yeah, you can't spend 183 days in a Spanish tax year. If you sell a house in the same year, most people will be liable for some form of tax, but definitely get that assessed by a tax advisor, which you have done. So well done, and thanks for your positive comments. And the last thing I have to say is thank you to Ant and Kez for sending me a lovely get well soon card. You don't know how much that sort of brightened my day when we're in the office, when you're in the office and you head down and you're working away, and then suddenly we got a delivery and it was a card and it just said get well soon. It was a very funny card with lots of screws on it. And I haven't got it here with me because I've got it at the office to just cheer me up when I go into the office in the morning. So thank you very much for that, guys. It was lovely. Right then, so now we're going to move over to, we're actually going to go to Malaga now and carry on with what's been happening in Spain. So now about Spain, and we're starting off this section in Malaga, and this is the Guardo Medina. This is what you probably saw only 3 days ago. All of the now you can see here, this is a phenomenon where the water's actually coming back this way, quite possibly because there's been a disturbance, like a big ship or something right at the end. It shouldn't be going this way. Normally when there's a big ship comes to dock and it displaces water, it'll come back up the Guardo Medina. And there you can see this was where all the flooding came down. It did its job basically. A lot of people normally just come here and walk their dogs and stuff. And this was the all the Facebook videos that you saw of the river running through the middle of Malaga, right up to the brim, right up to that bridge there. This is the one. And we are now on Saturday morning. And it was Thursday that it happened. Thursday this was still full. And you can just see the debris that's left here, all the bamboo and the trees that must have done extremely well to stay up. Look at that, the debris around the trees. That's Soho in Malaga at the background there, and it's got to be about 24 degrees. So about 24 degrees today. That's where the Avenida Andalucía, main road into Malaga is. And right there, you've got the old post office building, which apparently they're reforming now and turning into something else. I'm not too sure if it's a hotel or whatever, but there we go. Calm after the storm. And now we've moved on to Torremolinos now. Just thought we'd show you the what the beach looks like here. So it's still calm, it's very busy on the front, but check this out. It's like a barrier from the Dana. So everything that's been washed into the sea and then washed back up on the beach. Here, it's a big clean-up operation to go. Here's everything here, look at this. Tyres. So wash that up, blimey. Look at the size of some of these logs which have been washed up. absolutely huge. Got to see the debris as well. So there you go. So this is the Carihuela in Torremolinos. You can only just catch in the background there the port of Benalmádena, and relaxed Sunday, people just coming out to eat. Here there's some very hardcore beach people there. It's a lovely day, it's about 24 degrees. And continue with the Spain theme now. We've arrived back from Torremolinos. First of all, there's one video, I didn't mention this in the YouTube channel, maybe I should have done, but check out the channel, I've got the link below, of Get Me to Spain, and Neil's put in a fantastic channel there, and he did a lovely video giving us a fantastic review as well, which I'm actually going to put the link below, and you can see it here. So I can't thank you enough for that. It was really great to see. And you know, these kind of channels, if you are watching this and thinking of moving to Spain, these smaller channels which people are starting, just basically telling you their story, they're great places for you to get an idea of what's happening really behind the scenes from the people who are actually moving. So we, on this channel, we try and show you as much info as we can from people who are moving over here, who send it to us, our clients, and inform you about the process, but there's nothing like getting it from the horse's mouth. So check out Get Me to Spain. We need to get Neil to 100 subscribers. I think it's got 86 at the moment, so let's get him to 100 and have that celebration. I remember celebrating 100 subscribers, it was amazing. So well done, Neil, on that video. Can't thank you enough also for displaying our logo on that. And also check this out from Alan, the Inter Moyena football team there, we sponsor them. The banner is flying high there on the sidelines as such, when they're in their away kit there actually, but that's the home game I believe. But yeah, showing off our kit as well, the away kit. Now this is a good one. Check this out from Anthony Kez, who I've just mentioned, who sent me the get well card. Now Kez just got her Italian passport, and basically they've been on a right journey out and about, but eventually they managed to get the Italian passport, and she said that albeit that we didn't deal with the process, she followed our processes, which was to keep everything in a folder, and they've been following us, and we obviously met here in Malaga, had a couple of meals as well for a long time. So check this out, this is Kez, there you go, now an European citizen, so well done. Now that is a picture, what's that picture of? That's a picture of the, what did they say that was? Don't know. Oh, hang on a minute, that's the Italian consulate in Marseille. There you go, didn't get that. And there's a picture of a folder, very well organised, so well done. Love the little Italian sticker on there, that's amazing. What else have we got going on? Oh, this is an interesting one. Now, I wanted to tell you about this because we had a client who came to us who said, look, when we did our exchange with you, we didn't get our motorbike license. Okay, and I thought that's strange because they normally do always give you a motorbike license as well if you had one on your the A license is exchangeable, the A1 and A2. So anyway, we went back into the so I'm looking because my cat's fighting over there. No, she's alright. Very old, can't let her fight. So we went in back into the file and checked it out, and this is a common mistake by people. So there was an A license on the original license, but it had the 79 brackets 3 code on it. So if you look, sometimes licenses have a code at the end which means something. So if you had a British driving licenses which says British driving license which says A, okay, but in that would be then you've got section 10, which is the issue, or when you got awarded that type of license, passed your test. 11, which is the expiry, and 12, which is the code which relates to it, well, the A type license, which says 79-3, only allows you to ride up to a 125cc motorbike. Now, when you come to exchange that license in Spain, okay, because in Spain you're allowed to ride a 125cc license with a B category vehicle, okay, so a car, you don't need to have the A793 code on there because it's automatically covered by the car license. If you've got a larger license like an A1, A2 or something else, then that'll be on there. So that is why some people have only got the A79-3 code license, do not get that exchanged to their their Spanish license because it's already covered by the B section, which is the car license. So I thought that'd be interesting to get out there on the channel. And one last thing, what we got here of our photos is, let me have a quick look. I was going to show you this for our photos. Yeah, so we've got, I just wanted to show you this. This was after the storm. Since the storm, this guy here in Torremolinos has built this amazing sandcastle. He just finished it off as we got there, and that's in La Carihuela. So if you wanted to go and see that down there, make sure you donate a little bit there. Very fun, very nice. Had a little train going around there as well, and you can see in the background the destruction which happened on the beach. And that guy there thought he deserved a bit of publicity because it's bringing a bit of life to somewhere that's been completely messed up, should we say. A lot of clean-up work going on down there, or will needs to go on. Check this pigeon out here. I put this on our community page so someone could caption it. Please caption that. I couldn't come up with a caption, but for some reason I found that photo very amusing, so give us a caption for the photo. And just to show you here, you know, what is happening on Torremolinos beach, a couple of the photos that I took as well. Look at that. A lot of cañitos, that is, looking at Benalmádena. So yeah, that's it. Okay, well that is today, update number 40, and we'll be back with update 41. And now we're going to stick to the regular Sunday between 6 and 9 publishing these every week. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Don't forget that when you look at the analytics, most people who watch these videos don't subscribe. So if you just hit that subscribe button, that'd be cool, and give us a like, and continue to follow Upsticks.